Welcome to Louisville. My name is Dr. Ruth Carrico, and I'm a nurse with the University of Louisville Global Health Initiative. That's part of the University of Louisville School of Medicine. My team and I will be providing you with the vaccines you need as part of your resettlement in the United States. It's important that you receive these vaccines as they are required for you to receive your green card. We want you to have information about how this vaccination process works, so this video will show that to you. Vaccines are provided at the 2 resettlement sites every other Tuesday and Thursday. On every other Tuesday, vaccines are provided at Kentucky Refugee Ministries on Cherokee Road, and every other Thursday at Migration and Refugee Services on Market Street. Your caseworker will provide you with dates and times for your vaccination. Please make sure you come at the date and time they tell you. We want to make sure you receive all of those vaccines so you are healthy, able to go to work, and are able to apply for your green card. You can apply for green card after you've been in the U.S. for 12 months. My team and I, along with nurses, physicians, pharmacists, and public health professionals from colleges and universities in Louisville, will provide vaccines for all adult refugees. Sometimes we'll provide vaccines for children if they have not yet received them for school. We want all children to get their vaccines at their doctor's office, so we will not regularly vaccinate children at our clinics unless we are asked to do so by the resettlement agencies. We're happy to provide this service to you as you become part of the Louisville community. Now, let me take you through this vaccination process. Your caseworker will give you a referral that tells you the date and time of your vaccination appointment. It's important that you are not late or miss this appointment. We try to schedule people speaking the same language so they are together, and we have interpreters then that are available to help us. When you arrive, you will check in with the University of Louisville Global Health Initiative team. They will gather information from you and have you sign permission slips for your vaccines. They will gather information from you, including your name, address, and telephone number, and they will look at your insurance card and any vaccine records you may have. Please make sure you bring this information with you, as well as the appointment referral paper provided to you by your caseworker. While you are checking in, we are busy preparing for the clinic by making sure that all members of the University of Louisville team know about you and are trained to give you your vaccinations. We have all of the vaccination supplies organized, so it's easy for you to get all of the vaccines you will need for that day. After you check in, you may be asked to wait until others speaking your same language arrive and finish their check-in process. Someone from the University of Louisville team will then take you to an area where we can have interpreters help begin the vaccination process. We always try to have an interpreter present, but sometimes we need to use a telephone to call someone to help us. When in the interpreting room, you will be given information about the vaccines that are necessary for you to receive. The University of Louisville team will be asking questions about vaccines you may have had in the past. If you had a reaction to the vaccines, if you have any allergies to medicine or foods, if you have ever had a blood transfusion, if you have ever had seizures, if you have any illnesses that affect your immune system, such as cancer or HIV, or if you are pregnant. This information will be used to develop a special vaccination plan just for you. This plan will be written on a paper, and that paper will be given to you. If you have any questions about your vaccines, ask them while the interpreters are available so we can make sure you get all of the answers. Once you understand the process and have had all of your questions answered, someone from the University of Louisville team will take you to the vaccination area. Here, you will show your paper to one of the nurses, and they will help guide you through the vaccination stations. Once you receive your first vaccination, the nurse will write on your vaccination record, and then you will be taken to the next table. We have you go to the different tables so we can make sure you give you the correct vaccines and do not make any mistakes. If you need to receive your vaccines in a private area, please let us know, and we can make sure you are given your vaccines in a way that is respectful of you. You will get your vaccines in your arms. Some will go into the muscle at the top of your arm, and some will be given in areas a little bit lower on your arm. Your arms may be sore after you get your vaccines, but you can help that by keeping your arms nice and relaxed as much as possible. Once you get a vaccine, the nurse will put a Band-Aid on that site. If you get more than one vaccine, sometimes you can leave with many Band-Aids. After you are finished getting all of your vaccines, one of the nurses will show you to the checkout table. Here, you will give one of the University of Louisville team members your vaccination paper. They will look at it and make sure you have received all of the vaccines you needed for that day. Then they will write your next appointment date and time on the bottom. They will make a copy for you to keep, and they will keep the original. If you have finished receiving all of your vaccines, you will be given a yellow International Vaccine Record. Keep this with your papers so you can take it with you when you are ready to go for your green card exam. This examination is done by a civil surgeon. The University of Louisville has several civil surgeons as part of our team, and you will be given information about how to get this examination completed. We would love for you to come see one of our civil surgeons, but you can also go to someone else. If you need a note for your work telling them that you have been at the vaccination clinic, please ask for one at the checkout table. Remember, getting vaccinations is not a reason to miss work, and we will not provide you with a note for that purpose. We will give you a note letting your employer know that you were there during the vaccination clinic time. Once you have finished with the checkout process, you are finished with your vaccinations for the day. Please make sure to keep your appointment if you need to return for more. If you have any concerns about your vaccinations, please contact your caseworker and they can help call us. If you have children and the caseworkers have asked for us to provide their vaccines, we will use the same procedure I just described. Children do need to come with their parents, and we will check them in and take you both to the interpreting area where we can complete their special vaccination plan. Then they will be taken to the vaccination tables, just like you. After getting their vaccines, we have juice and fruit for them. We know this might have been a scary time. If they also need a physical exam for school, we can provide that on the same day. The University of Louisville team will provide you with an immunization certificate and the school physical forms. Your caseworker will take those forms and make sure that they are given to your child's school.
تحت اللسان، تحت لسانك، تحت لسانك، سد حلقك عليه، سد حلقك عليه، سد حلقك، سد حلقك. Okay.
Remember, every child must have their vaccinations and a school physical, or they will not be allowed to attend school. I hope this video helps show you the vaccination process. We want you to know what to expect so you are comfortable. Our goal is to make sure you receive all of your vaccines safely. You are now part of the Louisville community, and we look forward to getting to know you and your family.